something peppy, something happy, something up-tempo. I want something snappy.
Welcome to the Life 100.3 Retro Show with Scott Jackson in association with Goodnight and Sweet Dreams in Newmarket.
Good morning, and it's good to be back in the studio. Man, like it's been a month, and I've missed doing this. Thanks to Todd Gale for filling in for me. Didn't have to twist his arm. All right, coming up today on the show, we're going to be spinning Clay Cross, Audio Adrenaline, Amy Grant, and celebrating Chuck Girard's birthday. It's going to be a busy morning, so let's get started. It's Bob Carlisle, Mind, Body, Heart, and Soul on the Life 100.3 Retro Show. Life 100.3, that's name above all names, and the Retro Department says happy birthday to Chuck Girard of Love Song, 73 years old today. Chuck Girard, one of the true pioneers of Christian music. Take a listen to this.
So what was contemporary gospel music? They didn't have that tag yet. In fact, the early music was called Jesus music.
Let me see. Anything by Benjamin. They only produced 2 albums. The lead singer is Benji Gaither, who is the son of Bill Gaither. And I love all of their songs. Love playing them on the Retro Show. Let's see. Eric Champion. Anything from 1993 to 1997. He's awesome. Oh, and there's one song by Kaboing. I know nothing about the band, but I love the song I Know. So I squeeze it in whenever I can. Great song. Life 100.3 with Clay Cross, originally from Memphis, the same neighborhood as Elvis, I believe, and that's Give Him Roots. All right, Audio Adrenaline's version of Free Ride, originally recorded by the Edgar Winter Band. That's going to be coming up. And also the queen of CCM, Amy Grant. So stand by for that. Caedmon's Call coming up next. Well, Christian music starts my day. As soon as I wake up, I've got the radio on, listening to the All New Breakfast Club. And then I'm off to work. And a lot of people say it takes them 15 or 20 minutes to get to work. For me, it takes 5 songs. I measure time by number of songs. So I'll be listening to Casting Crowns or Matthew West or the Newsboys. And the songs pour into me, reminding me of the most important thing in my life, which is Jesus Christ. That's what Christian music is all about. And that's why I love it. Life 100.3 retro music for an hour, and that's Audio Adrenaline with Free Ride, the classic rock song originally by the Edgar Winter Band. But you know what? When Mark Stewart sings this song, it takes on a very Christian meaning, doesn't it? Maybe it's just because we process things differently as Christians, at least as I do. Good morning. Scott Jackson's here with you. Amy Grant is coming up next. Wild Blue Yonder and Krista Lewis. She was only 15 years old when she made that album, and it's the only album that she made with that band. That's Where Can I Go? Well, it's so good to have you along for the Retro Ride. We are going for the mellow side of a metal band. Are you ready for Bride? And I Miss the Rain on the Retro Show.
There's a place I like to go back to.
Wow, if I wasn't in radio. Maybe managing bands. I've managed 4 bands over the years, and that was a lot of fun. But I think I'd like to be a music producer, maybe follow in the footsteps of my son. I like the idea of taking a raw song from the demo stage and then seeing it polished at the very end. A lot of satisfaction, tweaking knobs in the studio. That'd be a lot of fun. I Miss the Rain, Snakes in the Playground by Bride. Music fans say that was their breakthrough album. They even won 2 Dove Awards for it. This is the Life 100.3 Retro Show. I'm Scott Jackson. It's nothing fancy, just a small collection of songs that make us think, I remember when that song came up. Where did the time go, right? Stand by. East to West is coming up next. I love Christian music. I'm a fan of Christian radio, and I still love being on the radio. I've been on for many, many years, and now I'm doing the Retro Show on the weekend. It's only 1 hour a week, but it kind of keeps me involved, and I love doing it. Welcome to the next level, East to West on the Life 100.3 Retro Show, and that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps it up for Scott Jackson and this week's show. Coming up next weekend, got a good one for you. I know it's always good, but we are going to play the definitive song by Petra. Plus, I've got Brian Duncan. I've got the 77s, some solo Michael Sweet, which will be sweet, don't you think? I do. All right, we'll see you here next weekend. We'll make it at 8.
The Life 100.3 Retro Show with Scott Jackson.